So anyway, pat and go. I'm gonna show you some tape of that. All right. Then the other two things that are important is backfield. So from there, we're gonna go have our little, I don't know how long it is, 10 minutes or whatever. All right. Our backfield drill. It's just gonna be the runs that happen that day. Okay. Remember, I'm not gonna practice the whole offense. It's whatever I've scripted that day. That's what I'm gonna throw. That's what I'm gonna run. That's what I'm gonna ask my kids to practice. Then also, all right, is our key blocking. I'm gonna show you all this stuff. All right, our key blocking, the receivers. All right, you got to be a tough son of a bitch, and even if they're not tough son of a bitches, you have to convince them they're tough son of a bitches. All right, because we're gonna make our living. All right, make our living on throwing these little key screens and comet screens. Right, because what's the whole premise? Right, this is back from when John Elway was playing at Granada Hills High School in California, when the guy who's actually that high school coach is actually the guy that kind of started one back, all right? And the whole deal was two back tight end. What's the defense want to do? Put 9, right? Because them some bitches always want to put one more than you got. I mean, that's how they are. They want to go inside run, all right? They want to go inside run and have the safeties lined up at like 4 yards deep. Okay, and then knock the shit out of you and go and jump up and down, right? So the whole deal was, right, one back basically was started to spread the defense so I could run the football, right? That's what it was. Spread them out, get the linebacker out to cover that guy, the linebacker out to cover that guy. Let me get numbers in the box, 5 in the box. If I can get 5 in the box, now it's even, okay? When they start to bring guys in the box, where do I need to attack the defense? On the perimeter, right? Because they've taken a guy from outside and moved them in. So that's all your key screen stuff. So that's basically the game you're playing, right? Another quick stories. I like stories, right? So my first spring practice with Coach Moore at UCLA. Now you understand, Coach Moore is a defensive guy, right? So he's like, and you know what the whole thought of UCLA was? They were bunch of saps, bunch of soft ass bitches, right? They were soft. So we were gonna go, we were gonna freaking open up spring practice with inside run, 9 on 7, all right, and we're gonna get them tough, all right? So I go, okay, coach, what plays do you want? He said, just call your base run, all right? We'll knock the shit out of it, all right? So we get up, and his dad's at the practice too. Okay, his dad's a defensive guy too, all right? Now these are two pretty intense cats, okay? So we get up, the first play is green, tear, Zoroad, common, all right? So we break the huddle, we get up there, and I swear to God, they had looked like 25 guys in the box, all right? And they're freaking like blowing snot bubbles and breathing heavy. And I mean, at the snap of the ball, all of them were coming, all right? So we go, hurry, hurry, all right? The motion goes, nobody moves. Brett goes like this, throws it out to that guy, and he runs down the sideline for like 80 yards, all right? I look up, and here comes Jim from like 40 yards away, eyeballing me, all right? Calling me more names than I want to repeat, all right? That ain't football. Yeah, it is football, all right? You got all those cats in there. I ain't going to run it. I'm going to throw it out there, all right? So that's why your receivers, all right, they have to understand if I'm going to throw you the football, all right, you have to become a blocker, okay? Then we'll do our team, and I'll go through all this stuff, inside run, blah, 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 all that stuff, all right? This all happens about an hour, 40 minutes. All right, install. All right, so as how we work it is, we have basically 3 installs. And I'm going to basically say it's really 2, but we'll say 3, okay? So this is install 1. So you can see our run concepts right here is going to be Zorro, draw, and our little trap scheme. Okay, play action off the trap scheme and off the Zorro. All right, passing game, 3 drop back, 2 quick game, our snag game, our screen, all right, our lock. So that's it. That's always install 1. Right. So when you practice, that's all that gets called. So practice 1 is install 1. That's what's scripted. Those 25 plays right there. There's your runs. There's your passes. Okay. There's the code names for it. Okay. So that's install 1. It's built before the season starts. Okay. Install 2 is right there. Okay. It's different 25 plays. So how we practice is practice 1 is install 1. So that's all that gets run in pat and go. Those routes, that's all gets called in team run, gets called in team pass, gets called in whatever we're doing. It's just those concepts, right? Practice 2 is install 2. Okay. Practice 3 is install 1. Practice 4 is install 2. Right. Practice 5 is install 1. Same place. Okay. So it's about repetition, 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 repetition. If I want to, after about 3 times of us practicing for a whole practice, install 1. Okay. Well, it's a Zorro day. That's our big Zorro day. Now I might say, okay, guys, we've been running dual Zorro or trio Zorro odd, key 1. All right. Hey, we're going to go dual F quick Zorro odd common. Okay. So I want to keep it as simple for the O-line as I can. So once the install starts, it stays. So there's hardly any change. Okay. And I'm throwing some quick stuff up here. Other thing is, this is just, you got to give guys jobs. All right. Basically, it's just something to keep them away from me because they come with ideas. I'm going to call it the hell I want to call anyway. So screw them. All right. But give a guy, but seriously, like give your receiver coach, hey, listen, I want you to go watch. All right. All red, give a shit about the rest of the field. You are the red zone guy. All right. So when we're going scout team, all how they line up, what coverages they play. All right. Give me your list of 5 plays you like at the 20-yard line or from the 20 to the 10. Give me a list of 5 plays you like taking a shot or 4 plays or whatever. Okay. All right. O-line guy, you're always the run guy. All right. Find out where the 3 is. So they have so it's like part whole part, right? All right, they're the expertise in that area. All right, so then when we talk about that or we sit down and say, okay, red zone, what do you got? Bang, bang, bang. Hey, this is what they're doing. He knows everything about it. Plus, I don't have to watch as much damn film. All right, so those guys come with, because the main thing, obviously, when your tempo is, you got to have somebody that can give you the look and understands the look they want the defense in. Okay, you will play like you practice. I preach that to my kids every day. Okay, how are we going to play on Saturday? Exactly like you practiced today. Okay, don't give me that shit, Johnny. Don't worry, coach. I'll turn it on Saturday. Don't worry. I got you, coach. Saturday, I'm bringing the A game on Saturday. All right? That bullshit. You bring that stinking A game Tuesday practice, okay? And Wednesday practice. Okay, competition Tuesday, ball security Wednesday, sweep and I'll go through all this stuff quicker. All right? And they will be what you coach them to be. They will. They'll be just what you want. Right? And the ones that don't want to be what you want them to be, they won't be around. That's just kind of some more stuff. Okay. Pat and go, which we talked about. So you can see this is what was happening. I was going to throw chevron, dagger, shell, and caddy that day. So you can see that's what's getting worked on up there. Okay. Always start with quick game. Always go to my snag and mesh because that's in every practice. That's base concepts for us. Okay. And we're going to throw these routes on air. The inside guys, outside guys. At some point right here, all right, the backs are working their swings and all that kind of stuff. You can see over here, check down rifle bullet, all right? And then the backs will leave and go do their indie stuff. And then usually, because the backs are pretty simple. Swing, check down, what the fuck, right? Okay? So then we're going to go 4 balls out there, 4 quarterbacks, and we're going to start working our concepts that are in that install that day. All right, if you remember back to the install. Okay. We start every practice, all right, with TTO, team takeoff. I kind of give you an idea here, all right? So, wait. Okay, I got to find pause. Play, just hit play again? You're a freaking genius, all right? Okay, so this is how we start practice, all right? First group, second group. We'll have a guy standing down there just outside the goal line, all right? So we're just working on tempo. So I'll just take a play. And usually it's the same play. So right here we're running Fresno, right? What Fresno is tells everybody it's Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Tells them 3x1 into the boundary. We're going to run wide pop. We're going to add a key right there, gift at the top, and we're running our shark play or Giants play. Okay. So now all we're doing is we're working snap count. We're working snap count and all right. We're working snap count, alignment, splits, not jumping off sides. Kids, they're getting reps of the play, and we're going as fast as we can. All right. If one of those things happen, all right, we also do the power of the high five, right? So after the last play, you score in the end zone, they all get together, they all jump up and down. If they fucked up somewhere along the line, they run over that coach over there and they get a couple up downs for screwing up. So it's just kind of a get practice started tempo deal. Okay. Now we'll also do this exact same thing when we start team competition, all that against the defense. We call it fast start. So the team takeoff, that's fast start. And the coach will put it down someplace, go fast start, and we'll try to go as fast as we can. Same type of deal. Right. So this is Fresno, okay? Here it is again. All right, that's the second play. You see Brett's working everything, the pop. Okay, he handed it off. Guys are getting lined up. Pop was covered through the key. See right there? Okay. So they got to do extra work right there. They threw the gift. So that's actually a 4-pronged play. Hand it off, throw the gift, throw the pop, throw the key. Okay. All built in the same thing. So right here, there's a guy standing up there at the top over there. Okay. They all got to come together. Boom. And then they got to go do a couple ups, downs. Okay. Now here's pat and go. Okay. We always work 40 yards on our pat and go. Okay. What we're trying to get done here is this is probably early. All right. What we're trying to get done here is that a lot of you guys do this, but you draw that, you put that single line down the sideline of your field 5 yards from the out of bounds. All right. You tell your guys to hold the line, right? All right, out 5-yard line and out, that belongs to the quarterback, not you. So we're really trying to teach our guys to hold the line, all right, and try to restack and stack defenders, all right. And then we're also trying to work them as a track the football and adjust your body so you can catch that thing over your outside shoulder, outside eye. Okay, so we go down and back with this, and this is everybody does it. Okay, so this is running backs. See, that's not good. See how he's catching on the inside, right there. So that's what they're getting coached at right here. Hold it, catch it on the inside. Too wide. Okay, we don't want him catching it there, like that. All right, he's got to hold the line and catch it over his outside shoulder. Okay, a little better. See how he's trying to restack, hold the line. So you think, man, but you got to practice this stuff. Okay, then whatever the routes were, okay, so it slants. Now this is happening on the other side too. Okay, so we're always going to open with quick game. Okay, now this is one of your coaching's going on. Quarterback, sit. All right, catch, sit on the back foot. Okay, let's see if I can see it right here. There you go. Sit on the back foot, right? Sit on the back foot. Second window throw. Come flat. Okay, inside. What do you got? What do you got today? He's probably working 93. Oh, we kind of got cut short. There's 93. Pressure out, right? Man beater. Same thing. It's just like a quarterback throwing a slant. Catch, sit. All right, sit on the back foot. Arm speed the ball in there. Okay, inside seam. This is a guy. This is like a pop right here. Anyway, this goes pretty quick. We're going rapid fire. Swings. Okay, so we're throwing like chevron. Okay, so this is when like most of the coaching gets going. All right, because here this back nose. I'm 5 hard steps. All right, I'm hot swing. All right, hey, you got hot swing. All right, I'm 5 hard steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, give the quarterback my eyes. Keep stretching the field, all right? The ball will bring me downhill, okay? Your landmark right here is outside edge of the number. Quarterback, throw this ball right to his shoulder, all right? Because he's running away from it. It's the hardest throwing football for a quarterback because I do not want to lead him downfield. I want to throw it right here. So when he's turned, my aiming point for the quarterback is this shoulder, all right? And I promise you, when he throws it, that ball will hit him right there. I don't want my back reaching for it, all right? So these are all the things you're getting to work in this pat and go period. Okay, little glance route. You can see the quarterback. Just a little glance route off of Giants. All right. So anyway, this could go on and on and on. Okay, key. Okay, this is our key two, our screen game. So the idea on this is, all right, is that same thing. We call it turning the double play. Okay, so second base. All right where he's standing, second base. Okay, it'd be the same spot if you're an outside guy, all right, and we're running key one, the screen to the outside guy. You should be like this and pop back. All right, what we want to do is try to give him a soft upfield shoulder and the target's upfield shoulder right here, because when he catches it, he's got to be able to do this. Right, the difference in that quarterback throwing it here or throwing it here could be 5 yards, could be a touchdown. Because now if my guy has to do this, all right, he can't get going, okay? If I'm going key two to the inside guy, I want him in the same spot. So he goes 2 steps, 1, 2, and he bounces right back to that same spot where the outside guy is. So when that quarterback turns the double play, that's like second base to him. Just throw it over the bag, right? I'm gonna put the guy in the same spot for you. We're gonna be able to catch the ball right there. It's the little stuff. This is how we make our see. Just him throwing it here is different. He's got to rock back to get going. So they got to throw this shit every day. Yeah, well, this is they're supposed to finish. Okay, the quarterback is game speed. Okay, quarterback is game speed. The receivers are supposed to be game speed. This might be the first day. There's a throw. Same thing. I do not want the back. Don't want him bubbling. That's pretty good right there. Okay, here's the curl. This is Honda. Quarterback should be 1, 2, 3, hitch. You can see, get it down here working the guy.
Is there any reason why some routes are going out of the end zone and some are coming in?
Yeah, because if you see when he catches it, he's supposed to catch and finish, which he's doing a shitty job. All right, and then everybody ends up at that end, and we turn around and come back. We just keep going back and forth like this, back and forth. All right, because you got to do other things. You got to teach your receiver, right? Reach, catch, tuck. All right, you got to teach him, all right, to be able to tight turn and go north and south right after the catch. Okay, so so we're working all the routes we're going to throw that day. Then we start concepts. So here's shallow cross. All right. So F Shack's in the game plan that day. All right. So that's the F and the Y. I'm trying to get as many throws as we can get. And it seems like it really is not a lot of standing around. We go through this stuff pretty quick. Okay. So then there's your plans. Whoop. Oh, back on that thing. Okay, scripts. I'll just give you guys some examples here. Okay, so every time I script something, all right, it's going to be scripted as a drive. It's going to be scripted with down and distance. So these guys know, say this is we're playing whoever, all right, SC, all right. So usually this first drive, first 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 3 to 6, okay, my guys know that's going to be my first call in the game. Dual left tear, 95, 93, okay. So there's always going to be a third down involved in this. Hey, it's 3rd and 6. It's 3rd and 6. All right. Oh, we're going to run Tampa. So anyway, we're driving the football. All right. They go first group, second group, first group, second group, first group, second group. Okay, and that's kind of how it looks on the sheet. There's the defenses. All right. I don't really care I just kind of want the defense to give me the odd front, even front, split safety, post safety. Tell me where the three technique is. That's all I need. That's all my guys need to know. All right. So now we move on. Any questions on that stuff? So since we're right there, okay, yeah. Then you start your concepts of what. Say you're going to throw Honda and Caddy, then you're always going to do quick game, snags, Exxon, Chevron, the snag game. All right, and you're going to do mesh. Okay, you're always going to do mesh. I think we're supposed to be talking past concepts next. Is that what it says? Okay, we'll do a couple of these, and we'll do some other stuff. Okay, Exxon. Okay, 2-man snag, pure progression concept, backside tags, shell dagger, one back protection, R and L, 2 back protection, Ron and Lou. All right. So basically, everybody's running this, right? No big deal. Okay. All right, so here's the whole premise of it. All right, this is a big play for us. This gets tagged onto a lot of things. Okay, gets tagged onto our runs. All right, they'll get tagged onto a Giants run. They can get tagged with our protection, get tagged with screen. Okay, this is kind of a ball control play for us. All right, quick game and snags are what gets and pops are what gets tagged to our runs. We're a huge run pass. In fact, after this, I should do that first, and then you'll see how this stuff fits. I should go back and show you our run pass, our conflict plays, okay? Because basically, this is a conflict play, all right? Who's in conflict right here? This guy, all right? He's in conflict, okay? Split safety, all right? If he's not in conflict, means he's staying there, means the corner's going to take the flag, okay? Immediately tells you go to the backside, because then if he doesn't move, now who's in conflict? This guy. So that's how I want my quarterback to think. Okay? It's split safety. All right? Is it 4? Is it cover 6? Is it cover 2? What is it? Don't know. All right? This guy will tell me. All right? If this guy wants to bail, now he's in conflict. He's either got to stop. He's going to get outflanked by the back. That's why with this pat and go you saw us working. All right? This would be into the boundary. 3 hard steps. All right? I want this guy catching the ball, attacking the line of scrimmage. Okay, we don't bubble. We don't do the old boom and bubble like this. I'm giving up ground, right? I want you dive down the line, 1, 2, 3. Give me your eye. I'm going to hit you right there, and I'm going that way. And then we tell our guys to run the tunnel. Okay, like we do on our key screens. Okay, here's the tunnel out here, right where the fade is, 5 yards from the boundary. When you catch it, get to the tunnel. Don't freaking cut back. All the bad son of bitches are get to the tunnel, all right? Outrun the guy, all right? What you're going to do here, all right, is you want to set your angle, all right? And I've adjusted this year to 8 yards. This is drawn at 6, okay? His angle's at 8 yards, okay? That's AOD, angle of departure. And all he has to know is this. If I cross somebody's face or somebody crosses my face, put my foot in the ground and give my eyes to the quarterback, okay? Quarterback, that's what you're reading. He's in conflict. Okay? If he doesn't move, right? If he doesn't move, it's either because it's hot or they've rolled the corner up, right? Now your eyes go from here to the basic to the backside snag, right? The backside snag, you sit. Now why that arrow is drawn is this, all right? His eyes are always starting where? This is a left to right read, right? Progression. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So as you're throwing this thing in pat and go, you got to be training your quarterback that way too. So you get to tell, hey, Joey, we're going to throw the backside snag on Exxon, all right? And we're trio right. So he better do this. 1, 2, 3, no, 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 yes. all right? He's got to still look, even if there's nobody to look at, he should still be working his eyes and his feet for that throw, okay? This snag, all right, he's able him to pull out. What we tell him is, because you're like the fourth look, you want to sit on the snag like this. Now, Mike might be sitting there, okay? And when the quarterback gives you his eyes, all right, he's going to pull you out, all right? He's going to pull you out of that. This is strictly an alert, okay? You can tell them, hey, think Z on this one. Hey, think Z, okay? Because they're playing quarters and the safeties are playing low, whatever reason, okay? So that's just a base concept for us right there. Now, we'll attach this, all right? What's that? Yeah, but like we don't really cross we don't cross do like what we call one piece drops now. Okay, we're kind of getting away from the old crossover stuff. Okay, now we will on like 3-step stuff, but like on all this stuff when he doesn't know when the ball's coming out, right? Okay, so we're more of like 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 one piece, keep the base, right? Keep the base. We're trying to keep our feet apart. We're trying to always be in a base, always be in a throwing position. Okay, here's my throwing position right there to throw the punch. Okay, so like even like you watch your kids, I try to tell my quarterbacks to work in 4-inch increments. Like even when you got guys hitching up into a throw, like a Honda throw or a curl throw, I hate it when they do this. Okay, I don't want that. I don't want them to, that big crow hop into it. Okay, all I want to do is set and just 4 inches, 4 inches, 4 inches. All right, because now they're ready to throw. Okay, same play, green, free. Okay, X on. Okay, dagger. It's called dagger on the back or shell on the backside, right there. So to the quarterback, exactly the same. Okay, you don't give a shit. Same deal. All right, I gotta use this thing. This is Huddle's new. Oh, I guess that's it. You know what? You forgot to put the setups on there, so I can do this right here. Because you guys are the lucky group. We're gonna work all the bugs out with you guys. Huh. All right, well, hey, we'll go through the drawings first, all right? Okay, Honda, all right? Same thing, all right? No, let's do Chevron. All right, guys, I apologize. We're going to do this. I know this one's done right, okay? I'll get that right in the break, pull those cut-ups up, okay? We want to talk about, since we started talking about all the run stuff, all right? I don't know why we started with pass game. We should start with run, okay? Let me just give you a quick look at all this stuff, okay? So in our run game, so like change your sheet. We're taking notes on, okay? So stick. Everybody's running stick, all right? The stick route. This is sticky is huge. Gets called to our, all right? Gets called on a lot of our runs. Draw, Zorro, Giants, all right? Here's what he's got. He's got stick to this side, okay? Stick to that side, okay? They're to control the conflict backers, all right? They're controlling this guy, all right? If they want to bring him in and start to roll the coverage down this way, all right, that's a control. So we always call the single receiver a gift. And how many times in a game do you watch the film on the next day and you say, holy shit, why didn't I just throw for some hitches over there in the boundary? That fucker's 10 yards off. They got 6 guys in the box. And then you come and you go, all right, the guy upstairs goes, oh shit, they're playing cover 3. The guy in the boundary's 8 yards off. Throw your quick game. Hitch. They go, okay, feel right. All hitch. Right? Oh fuck, they're playing cover 2. I should run the ball. Right? So let's put them together, okay? So the quarterback always has the option of gift, okay? On this side, stick. Only way they can stop this, if they want to keep it, because if the guy's out here, he's handing it off. If the conflict guy's in the box, the only way they can stop this is to roll the coverage down to him, right? They want to go post safety. Our quarterback's got to know this. Split safety, post safety, where's the 3 technique? That's all he really needs to know, okay? Now, obviously, he has to have that MF rule in effect, right, for blitz. But base defenses. Well, if they do that, then my numbers are out here. So he'll go stick, and now we're blocking for the key screen out here, all right? So let's just look at it a little bit here. Rewind. Okay, so this call is just trio right Zelda. That's the call. Okay, the signal those guys will get up top. All right, the signal those guys get up top. You can see here, gift. Oh yeah, he can throw in the gift. Okay, so that's controlling the front. Okay, if they need to roll the coverage or the safety down, they want this backer to be inside to stop this. He's got a built-in key screen out there. So it's all 4-pronged. Now, you're going to ask this guy to do all that, okay? So here's, to me, the beauty of it. The beauty of it, let's rep this so many freaking times that it's like 4 plays, right? Instead of me calling plays and guessing what coverage they're in, right? Oh, I want to run stick. Oh, shit, they're in cover 2. They've walked the backer out. God, I wish I'd have called draw, okay? So that's the whole thing. Your plays are adjusting to the defense they're seeing out there without you as a play caller. It's a guessing game with the D coordinator. Okay. Here's what the quarterback gets. All right. He knows when we're running. He's going to get this. That's Zelda. All right. He's going to get Zelda sticky. That's sticky. Okay. So he's going to look over and get this. So he knows it's that play. Okay. My 3 guys out here, they're looking at Jerry, who's their signal guy. Okay, that's the only guy they got to watch the whole game is Jerry, our backup quarterback, whatever. And he's going like this to him. Now, they don't know if it's screen, if it's draw, if it's zone. They don't give a shit, right? They know we run sticky. Okay. Mike, who's signaling the boundary guy, he usually can tell him because he's standing right next to him, right? He just tells him, hey, he just gives him, I don't even know the signal is, gift, whatever it is. Okay? There are women in here? Okay. Yeah. The signal is, gift. All right? Okay? So he just goes like that. He just goes, got the gift. So he knows, I got hitch unless Brett tells me something different. Okay? If it's press, I got fade. So to answer your question, that's all that happens. So they already know trio right, or cruise, which is also trio. Okay? So now, get your brain thinking, okay? It's going to be a base play for you that you're going to call 10 times in a game. Okay. Now I've had the leading rusher in the 12 2 out of the last 3 years. My first year there, my guy Tony Jetski ran for 1,800. Last year I had a sophomore run for 1,600. Led the Pac-12 in rushing. Okay. So we can run the football. All right. So this is a base play for us. Trio, Zorro, Zelda. All right. Sticky. Okay. Well, instead of us having to do all that, let's just come up with a cruise. All right, I think it's Laguna and Cruise. Cruise to the right, Laguna to the left. I have no idea why they call it that, okay? But the kids come up with this shit, all right? And so now it's just a cruise, okay? So everybody looks over and everybody's just going cruise, okay? Means trio right, Zelda, sticky, gift on the backside, okay? Maverick means trio right, all right? Draw, sticky, gift on the backside, okay? If you want to adjust the top, you would go cruise, change it to key 3, or cruise key 1, which would adjust your 3 routes, what's happening up top. Is that making sense to you guys? Very simple, very simple. Okay, so these are all run pass, right? Okay, so we talked about what? Put the defense in what? Conflict, okay? So the guy in conflict right here, okay, who's the guy in conflict? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who's in conflict? That guy, right? Split safety. Where's the freaking Mike line? I mean, where's the middle of 3? Okay, that's him right here. Okay, now if he walks out to there and they're playing true cover 2 rules or quarters rules, and he's walked out right there, now I got what I want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so all the quarterback has to know is he's always playing off the conflict backer, who is always the 6th defender. Okay, on the back, away from the play. So he comes up and he knows. So I always tell him, hey, you and what we do in practice is this is they're an odd front, right? Is we'll put a yellow jersey on the mic, and we'll put the little pennies things. We'll put a yellow jersey on the mic and red pullovers on our scout team on the 2 outside backers. So now the quarterback knows, hey, I'm just playing the game off the guy in the red jersey. Okay? So he's standing right there and I'm doing this and he wants to run in there. Bam, I'm dealing the ball outside. If he stays out there, I'm handing it off. Okay? If he lines up in the box, it's telling him what coverage is it. Post safety, right? Now it's post safety. He knows it's either 3 or 1 free. We're not talking blitz. We're just talking base defenses, right? He knows it's 3 or 1 free or 3. Okay, so now he knows he's probably might have the gift on the backside, right? See, so he's running the offense for me. All right. So basically, every one of our plays are attached, and I'll show you all of them here in a second.
Could you run that again?
Sure, love to.
The offensive line, I'm blocking right now.
Oh yeah. Yep. Are there any officials in here? Have not been called on it once. Not been called on it once in 6 years, which is amazing to me. All right. Now, if you talk to Dana or like Spav or those guys, you know, like if you are going to throw something now, this thing's like evolving now. Okay, it's evolving. What we're now throwing. Here's what we've done. All right. Here's to me how it hits my brain, and I'm not that smart a guy, but I can call this offense because I get it, right? Because now I know what I'm looking at. How are they stopping the Zorro? Trick with the Will Backer. Shit, let's throw sticky. Oh, now with the Will Backer, or they're going to cover 3. Shit, let's throw 4 verts, right? So now instead of me just, you know, I still don't see how those guys do it, man. They got this thing going, right? Freaking call sheet like this. Oh, that looks like a good one. Now, those guys are a lot smarter than me. I mean, they are really good football coaches, but I can't do that. So I want to play the game with my guys. All right. I want him to come off the field and be seeing the same stuff I'm doing. All right. Keep your eyes on that conflict guy more. He's starting to bite on the Giants. You're going to get the pop. All right. Because now I can see it all. And the other thing it makes me do is you know how sometimes a play call you feel like you're always one play behind. You know, like you see it, and then you call it the next time, but you don't see it. So your offense is adjusting, all right, adjusting to the defense. So right here, yes, my guys are blocking reverse. My guys are blocking Zorro right here. Okay, so they know they're 4 down to Mike. The other thing it does, it's so simple for your line. Okay, because all they know is I'm 4 down to the play side backer. I'm 4 down to Mike. I'm 4 down to this guy. Okay? Go block him. You do not have to worry about this guy. Brett, you got him. Okay? If this guy drops, hand the ball off because it's 5-on-5. If he wants to play in the box, pull the ball and throw the sticky. If this guy attaches to the sticky, throw the key out there. Okay? Now that key, even that takes a little bit longer, that key is behind the line of scrimmage. So I don't give a shit if my guys are down the field, right? It's like a screen. You see the guy in conflict right there? He tried to stop the stick. There he is, right there. I mean, god dang. I mean, you could see it before it even starts, right? What's he going to do? He's done. Go the freaking stick route, quarterback. Now remember, this stuff is all right. Here's what I got to convince receivers. This is our running game. Okay, this is if you average. If I tell them you got to make me four, all you got to do is make when you catch this ball, guarantee me 4 yards. This is probably Detroit. This is probably draw. Okay. Now I'll show you the other thing. We got the end zone shot on this. So I'm saying this gets attached to to a lot of runs, 3-by-1 runs. Okay. So the other thing is this. All right. So I've got draw called here. Okay. And I'll pull up the draw cut up in a second. So I've got draw. Here's what the line knows. We got 4 down to Will. They don't give a shit about that guy. Okay. Remember in the old days, we'd have to freaking sift the tackle to get him because there's 6 in the box, or you had to check out of it because there's 6 in the box, or you say, screw it, I can't run the play, or now I got to put a tight end in there so I can block 6 in the box, but then they put 7 in the box, so you play that stupid game with them. Okay? Here they know, all right, they're probably here, fold. They're always going to fold the lowest technique, pass block. Brett, you got that guy. He better go stop the stick. If he doesn't stop the stick, as you saw, we just throw it. Okay. If they want to roll the safety down, right, and go post safety, you probably got the gift, right? Because they've spun the secondary this way. Okay. Now what we added this year is anytime that Brett saw 6 in the box on draw, he would make a trash call. So like right here, he probably told JJ, he saw it and he went trash. Okay. All that did was tell him, we're not going to hand you the ball. You're going to act like you're going to get the ball, and you're now blocking the conflict backer. So you turn into lead draw. So now if Brett, say they pressed the guy, everybody was pressed, he didn't want, and he went, oh shit, now it's quarterback lead draw. Okay, and I think that's what what the kids are doing here. Because watch JJ. See him going through? So right there, if he decided not to throw it, now we didn't play very good in this game, but right there, if he didn't throw it, whoops. Say they rolled it down, he didn't have the gift, whatever, didn't like it, the guy was pressed. Okay, he'd have probably ran right through here. Either catch, set, no, and he'd probably be boom, running quarterback draw, lead draw. That's fine, man. Put the ball in my guys' hands in space and let them create plays for you. Trash call again. Yeah, if he was covered, he'd run. There it is again. That's good, man. That's 6 yards. There's Zorro, conflict. There's trio Zorro. His conflict guy right there is 13. He could have probably handed that off. The other thing I do with my quarterbacks, all right, is I never, ever second guess them, all right? I never go in there, like, especially in the game or practice, and go, oh, man, you should have thrown the key, or you should have handed it off. Or why didn't you should throw the sticky, right? He needs to figure it out. If he's not seen it, then you haven't run the play enough for him, okay? Because as soon as you put that in his brain, what's he going to do the next time? Throw the freaking sticky, right? Yeah. As soon as you put that in his brain. So I'm not yelling at him about, oh, shit, did you see the comment? Throw that fucking comment next time. They're not moving. What, you know what he's going to do? He's going to throw the comment. He wants to make me happy. He's going to throw the comment when he should have handed it off. All right. So show him on film and let him just, to me, I haven't practiced the play enough for him. So he starts seeing it. And he's going to be wrong. Shit, he's your point guard. He's making split-second decisions for you. All right. And sometimes he's not going to see it right or the way you saw it. That's all right. Just call it again. Yeah. Like when we're going, like, and I won't say no. I mean, when guys are, when they're not in and they're coming on the sideline or walking off, coaches will grab them. But I mean, we will never stop the drive to correct something. Okay. Yes. So if we had an overhead, well, when we get to Zorro, I'll show you that. Okay. So let's just use common sense. Okay. So I'm gonna run Zorro. All right. I'm gonna run Zorro. So I got let's just go trio. I got trio right. And I'm running Zelda over here. Okay. The line's going what? 4 down to the play side backer. Who's got number 6? Me. Right. If it's split safeties, he's involved in the coverage. He's in conflict. Run pass. So the quarterback's playing the game. You guys follow me? Playing the game off that guy. Okay? So now he's key in that guy. That's why we call him key screens. All right? He is key in that guy. If he wants to take the run, I'm off. Because since he's out of the box, what's the backside tackle doing? He's blocking that end. Right? Because they got 4 down to him. They're not worried about that guy. Okay. That guy moves into the box and creates a 6-man surface. Okay? Slides in the box. First thing that has to happen is what? Who has to adjust? The secondary, right? Because if they're going to play split safety and put 6 in the box, I'm going to throw stickies till my nose bleeds, right? Because they can't do it. So now they have to adjust it. They have to spin to 3 buzz, 3 strong, whatever, right? They got to go to post safety, 6 in the box. So now the quarterback knows, all right, boom, there's 6 in there. What's your first thought? Gift, right? Because they've gone to 3 deep. So now that corner's off. He's not playing quarters. He's not playing halves. He's off. So I could have the gift. Okay. Next thing I know as a quarterback, I go from keying a guy because my key's in the box. He now becomes part of the blocking scheme to reading a guy. So your question was, does he ever pull the ball? Yeah, Brett, you'll see some cuts when I show you Zorro. Okay. So now he knows gift. Shit, take the gift. Don't like the gift. Now I'm just reading the end. If the end, because he's now the guy in conflict, right? Because now he has to take the back or the quarterback, like option football. If he takes this, boom, I pull, I got it. He wants to stay square and do all this bullshit. I hand the ball off. You'll see it on the Zorro cutups. Okay. In fact, let me show you keys and you'll see that real quick.
Coach, why did you change the angle of your snag?
Because I always thought here's what the honest truth was. It was always a huge 3rd 3 to 6 play for me. Okay. And when I told them their angle of departure was 6, they started becoming too flat. So we're catching it at 4 yards sometimes. And it's catch and it's tackle, I'm not making first. So we change it to 8. And it's not truly 8, but it's just they're a little bit higher in their angle. All right. A little bit higher in their angle like this. All right. One thing, it drove the safety off. And plus, when we caught it, we were making yards now. Okay. Make sense? Okay. So here's our key game. Okay. These are key 2s. All right. Attached. Key 2s. Next. There's key 1. Gift on the backside. There's key 2. Gift on the back. I mean, so you can build them any way you want. Okay. Okay, so here's Zorro. I'm going to give it to him on both sides. All right? Okay, 3 down front. Okay, it's Zorro. All right? So Zorro tells these guys it's a fan and a reach. Okay? Face or through to the backside backer. All right? Conflict, so they got to know conflict and conflict. 2 outside guys. So when we play 3 down fronts, and we usually have a lot of success running the ball against 3 down fronts because of this, is that, hey, Brett, you're going to control, because where's the 5 guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? We want to control these 2 guys with the key screens.
Coach, how do you determine if you're going to pre-snap and just throw it, or if you're going to ride and flash it?
He decides if it's just clean, he'll turn to double play. If it's like a little bit gray, then I want him to ride it. First game of the year here. Okay, see, all right, Brett. Okay, so I mean, he's been doing this for 3 years, right? Okay, so he's got a pretty good feel. He knows we're blocking these 5. He knows controlling 99 and this guy out here, all right, with the key. Could he have handed that off? Hell yeah, look, bam. You know, I'm not going to say don't throw it, all right, but he just said, hey, freaking 99 was messing around the line of scrimmage. I'll make him go out there and tackle my slot receiver or my outside receiver.
Why wasn't the line pushing that?
What's that?
Why wasn't the line pushing that?
Because it's a 3-4 look, all right. So he probably so Jake probably made a base call. He just went base. It's just 5-on-5, hat on hat. Same way you would block like 4-1, right? Okay. I mean, we got 5-on-5 in here. It's hat on hat. There was nobody to. He didn't make a fan or a reach call. They weren't pushing to anybody. Okay. They just and we probably game planned it. Hey, you see the 3-4 look or the 3-2 look? All right, Jake, just make base calls. We'll control 99 and 52. Brett will handle those guys. Oh wait, 99. They're playing KC front. 99. He likes to rush a lot. He likes to play on the line of scrimmage against this defense. All right. Hey Jake, make a fan and a reach, and now Brett will handle the backside guy instead of the backer. Make sense? So it's just all numbers. You know how you want to what your game plan is that week. So I mean, how can you do that? Fuck. All right, you're going to play 6 in the box on me and play split safeties. I have 3 guys up there. You got 2. That's what I want. Okay? You got to pull this guy out of there. You got to pull him out. All right. If you don't, then you better start buzzing this guy down low. All right, you better start buzzing him down for my 3 receiver set. If you do that, he goes there. Now let's throw the gift. I mean, I'll take that all. We'll take those all day.
Can you talk a little bit about why you want key 1 versus key 2?
Personnel. I learned this a long time ago. All right. If you want to have success on screens, throw it to guys that are good screen runners. Right. Throw it to that guy that can boom, that can make you miss and go. You got some big old cat out, or he's a big physical guy like number 9. Okay. I'm blessed because I got, all my guys, we do it so much, they're pretty good at it. And a lot of times it'll be, if you're playing a big post safety team, okay, a big post safety team, you want more key 1s, right? Because that corner's off. All you got, he's already giving you a cushion. Now all you got to do is get a hat on that curl flat defender, right? Okay. If it's more quarters look, well, that guy's really going to force that key fast outside. I'm going to go key 2. Now I'm going to let the receiver just go block that guy and throw it to the slot receiver behind him. So it's game plan, and it can change during the game. All right, but it's game plan to kind of basically what you've been seeing these guys play in. Anyway, let me go through some of these and see what. So any way we can throw them, we're gonna try to throw them. Are we breaking now, or did I go over?
25 minutes and we'll be back.
Okay.
All right, great. Thanks, Coach Mazzone. Coaches, remember to type your questions in the chat box, and we'll address them to Coach Mazzone after the second session. Also, please remember to fill out the 30-second survey right below this video viewer. Now we'll hand it over to our sponsor, Huddle, for a quick message.